Lake Monticello, the old fisherman back with you again. Hey, we're catching more white perch. We got a couple on right now as we speak. We got a worm out and we got one on the the Gulp shrimp. Hey, we got a nice one on this Gulp shrimp. Catfish. Catfish. Got a catfish on the Gulp shrimp. You gotta love it. The old fisherman is catching all types today. Caught a few perch already. Now we caught a catfish. Throw the worm out. We got some on the worm. We fishing with an earthworm on the bottom along with a Gulp shrimp. I wanted to see if these doggone perch would hit the earthworms, and they are. Look at him. On a little piece of earthworm and a Gulp shrimp. We got the combination on. Hey, I've been thinking I need to try some worms because these fish are acting like they don't want to bite. And so I stuck on a little piece of earthworm, and guess what? Already got one. Already caught one on a little piece of earthworm in Lake Monticello. You gotta love it. The old fisherman's trying something different. I got a little limber rod, a long limber rod, my old crappie rod, and I'm dropping it to the bottom with a heavy lead and letting it go to the bottom. And with a little piece of earthworm, ain't a lot. And because I see fish down there that ain't half wanting to bite, so I figured I'd try earthworms. A lot of times they'll take cut bait and earthworms better than they will if they're not feeding on shad. They feed on other stuff, like they feed on mussels now. They're probably feeding on those little worms and stuff that's on the bottom down there. You got mayfly lavas as a worm before they hatch out. They're a worm, and you got them on the bottom down there, so they might hit doggone earthworms better than they will a jig or a Gulp shrimp. So we dropped that earthworm back out there, and we're gonna see. We got a laying there next to the bottom. I'm getting a bite on it. Hey, I see one bumping it. You got to have a soft tip rod where they can kind of hang down, where they don't know they hung a hook. There's fish down there because hitting Gulp shrimp right there. Hey, but we trying something different. We got a worms and Gulp shrimp combination out there. Morning. You gotta love it. The old fisherman's trying anything to catch a fish. Today on Lake Monticello, we done caught about 25 on another video. So hey, we catching a few. We catching a few. Weather finally starting to settle down a little bit. We can fish. Man, it's been so daggone bad the last couple of days. So much wind, you couldn't have fish. And we got one going, bumping that worm, but he ain't really taking it. But he's biting it. I got him. Oh, got off. Biting that earthworm. It's some fish down there. It's a matter of catching. Matter of catching. What it is. You got a nut on that earthworm. Look at that. Hey, earthworm. So that shows you can take earthworms and catch these perch also. And I mean, that's a nice one too, buddy. On a crappie rod, that feels pretty good. Hey, little soft tip, long crappie rod. Hey, we got another Monticello perch on earthworms. And we got plenty of earthworms. I dug these out of the yard this morning, Georgia Wiggles. I didn't buy them, I dug them. And it don't take a lot, I don't think, for them to bite. We might catch a catfish on them worms down there too. Hey, we're gonna try anyhow. We sure gonna try. You got to love it. The old fisherman trying something different today. On Lake Monticello. I got a little half-ounce lead above it, and we're gonna drop it down till it gets to the bottom, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click the bell up and pull it off the bottom a couple feet. That's all I'm gonna do. All we gonna do. We in 30-something foot of water, and just to show you, you can catch them on earthworms or whatever. And sometimes when it gets hot weather, that's better bait and cut bait is better than the probably Gulp shrimp or minnows or anything else. It all depends on what they're feeding on. If they down there feeding on mayfly lavas, then hey, earthworms might be the ticket. If they down there feeding on shad and minnows, then the Gulp shrimp's the ticket. So you give them a variety. Hey, hold on, they down there. They hit my Gulp shrimp, but they ain't taking it. They down there. Stir them up, get them going. I might have too much worm on that one now. I might catch a catfish on it. A good bit of worm down there on it. One's biting it though. They'll bite that. It's got to have a soft tip though to catch these doggone perch with a worm. Might have too much worm on there. Might have too much worm on there today. We know old catfish can take it. It's in and out there. I put a lot of worm on that time, I'm not getting a bite. Let's beat the boat again and see if we can stir them up. Seem to be hitting my worm. I got too much on there. I think they just want a little piece, tiny piece. What I think. I see fish down there. It's perch down there. No question about that. It's perch down there. Just got to get this jig down there to them. That jig ain't got to them. Now it's to them. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. You get it down there, reel it up, want them crack. Hey, yeah. Lake Monticello, and I mean a jumbo magnum delight. Look at that. Oh, my. Oh, my. You got to love it. Whole fisherman catching a couple of these doggone jumbo magnum delight perch today on Lake Monticello. And you got to love it. And we got one on a worm. And we still got it. Uh-oh. Might be a catfish this time. Might be a catfish going, I don't know. Ain't that big. Perch. It's a perch. Hey, we're going to catch it today on Lake Monticello. We after some fish because we ain't caught none in a while. And we have a pig in the slot right now because we catching a couple Monticello white perch. And you got to love it. The old fisherman getting wired up here because he gets wired up when he thinks he's fixing to catch some fish. Let me tell you, he gets wired up. He can't help himself. The old fisherman loves catching fish, and I ain't caught none like I want to in a while. And so, hey, it would be mighty nice to catch a good many fish today. I need it. My heart needs it on Lake Monticello. And we're going to sit right here and try to struggle with these fish and catch us a few of these Monticello white perch while they biting, because they so doggone finicky sometimes they don't want to bite. That's what we're going to do. If I can get down there, I believe I can catch one. I ain't got off the hump though. I'm out here too deep right now. I got out here too deep while I was pulling them two in. So I got to get it down there. Get the worm down there, and we're in 40 foot, and I really don't want to be in 40 foot. We're in 40 foot of water instead of 35 or so. So I need to get back up on the hill, I think. We're going to see. We're going to see. Drop it back there. I believe the fish is going to start biting here in a minute. What I think. I got a feeling. When I get these feelings, it generally comes true. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, my. Oh, my. I'm in a nice one. Huh? A nice whole Lake Monticello. You gotta love it. The old fisherman got another jumbo delight magnum. He ain't that big. He's a medium mini mite. But hey, we'll take a mini mite. We'll take a mini mite and throw it back and hunt for the jumbo delight. That's what we're gonna do. Pull this thing here off the bottom a little bit. I think it's too doggone. I think these fish are off the bottom. They want it off the bottom, even with the worms. They're kind of going. They're kind of going. They're kind of going with the worms. So they're biting the worms too. They biting the worms too, people. They'll hit earthworm. That's a little bitty baby catfish right there. He will stick you too. Oh my, will he stick you? He will stick you. Yes, he will. too doggone little. Can't even skin him. Too little skin. Put the worm back on there so we can catch nothing with it. Oh, late Monticello. Throw it back out. Let this one down. Boy, they got me going here this morning trying to work 2 rods. A worm and a gulp shrimp. Got me going. Hey, we're going to sit right here and catch us a mess of fish. I guarantee you that. We're going to catch us a mess of fish. Right here today. Right here today. Oh. Got to get it down at the bottom though. There's one on a worm again. Oh, missed it. Jerked too quick. I jerked too quick, people. You got to let them take it a little bit. Can't jerk too quick. Oh Lord, one come up and cream that doggone gulp shrimp. I mean cream it. My goodness, that was catfish, I believe. It was off the bottom. Got one on the worm too. Look at it. Oh, going. And they hit it coming way off the bottom. I believe it's catfish. I believe it's catfish, people. Got one on the other too. I got 2 going here. That's catfish. Hey, Monticello channel cat. You got to love. Look here. Huh? Monticello channel catfish. On a gulp shrimp. And that joker's got it too. He's got it. He swallowed it almost. Then broke my shrimp off. I don't know why they breaking off so. Then broke my doggone shrimp off. Got to get him nutting. Can't get him off. Only bad thing about catching catfish on the gulp shrimp. Suckers are so tough. They will bite them off. They will bite them off. No question about that. Bring this one in. You got me working here with these 2 rods. Little tiny perch. That's the only thing about these worms. It catches the small ones. And it catches some small. Put another worm on. They're working us today. You got to get another shrimp. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop that doggone. I'm gonna drop that 3 rig out there before I throw another shrimp out on the. Throw that rod out right there, and I'm gonna drop the 3 rig right quick and see if they'll take that doggone 3 rig. We can catch them on the 3 rig. We can catch several at a time. And got more action going. If I can get out the net. Old fisherman got too much stuff laying around. Old fisherman got too much stuff laying around here today. Let's drop this spoon out there one more time and see if they'll take the 3 rig. Right quick. They seem to be biting. Just got to get down there and work them. Got a little deep, a little bit far down. Need to be back up the hill. They might not take that 3 rig. They want that doggone gulp shrimp by itself. And they want it reeling up too. Where that catfish hit it. Exactly what they done. Pull back up the hill a little bit. Right now in 40-something foot. I need to be in the 30s. Up here on top of the nose where they at. We're gonna kind of drag it back and see what happens. Dragging it. Back up the hill. Don't seem to be taking it, the 3 rig. Ain't had a bite yet. Ain't had a bite yet. I had to put another shrimp on them. Got to give them what they want. You can't give them what you want them to have. You got to give them what they want. And they want doggone gulp shrimp by itself today on Lake Monticello, and that's what they want. I'm telling you, that's what they want. You better give it to them. You won't catch them. You got to give them what they want, people. That's what you got to do. And the old fisherman, he's going to change hats. Getting kind of hot. He's going gonna change hats right here in midstream. Change my look. All right, old fisherman trying his best to catch these doggone Monticello white perch, catfish, or whatever bites. Today is what he's trying to do. Tell you what, they're hitting this molten color. I guarantee you on that. They're hitting this molten color. I can't get back on my spot. I'm getting too deep. Get them going again. Definitely got to get them going again. Back up here on this ridge and beat on the boat again and see if we can't stir them up. Go back up here, up the hill a little bit. Alright, now we get back up the hill. Back up the hill. Let's see if we can get something going. Drop it back down. I don't see nothing. They'll come to me, hopefully. I know they're out there. They're close. Tell you, when you drop off that 30-something foot, you get into 40-something foot. I'm not catching them. I got to get up on top of this hill. One had it right there. Didn't take it. Didn't take it. I'll be back down. Hey, late in Monticello, finally got a nut. And I tell you, they want that. Whoa, good one. Loosen up on my drag a little bit. You done broke my line. That's a nice Monticello Jumbo Delight Magnum. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Jumbo Delight. You gotta love it. Cold fish. Doing it again. A late Monticello. And we're back on these white perch. Thank goodness. It's been a while. Thank goodness we're back on these white perch. That's all I got to say. I might not be on the bottom of that. I think I casted it out last time with worms. All right, drop it down, hit the bottom, reel it up. That's all you should have to do. That's all you should have to do. Oh, didn't get one that time. Didn't get one that time. Drop it back down. Drop it back down. There goes a bite on the worms. There you go. There you go. Uh-oh. Missed it. Missed it. Maybe I'll take it again. Maybe I'll take it again. Oh, late Monticello. Hey, oh Lord, he hit it. He hit it. They down there. Them jokers just don't want to bite. I'm telling you, they're down there. The rascals. They're being aggravating. There goes one on the worm. Barely won't bite the worm. There you got it. That's probably a little one. Probably a little one. A baby catfish. Doggone. I mean a baby. I mean a baby. He just hatched out. He just hatched out, people. Put him back. I'll back down again. See if we can catch another. Something might bite. Got a bite on this one. Back when I was a kid, we used to go down in the creek before we go fish for catfish. We used to take an old seine, go down in these creeks where it was rocks and gravels and stuff, and you take a hoe and you'd put the net out. It had a current in the creek, and then you go upstream and you start raking rocks and stuff and catch what they call helgamites. And them jokers, they're black. Got little pinchers on them. Them jokers is tough. You can catch 25 catfish on one bait. Helgamites. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of a helgamite, but when I was a kid, we used to fish for helgamites all the time. And it was a really good bait. And I ought to do that one day. I ought to go to the creek and catch me some helgamites and try that. I guarantee you they'll still hit them things. But they love them. They're little. It almost looks like a scorpion type of deal. But we used to catch them on them helgamites something awful. We never did fish with nothing but earthworms and helgamites in the river. And really catch them. Now they done slowed up. Now I don't see the perch like I did. We might have to roam around here and find us another little batch. They're not even hitting the worms. Doggone. I don't know what's going on. Try to call them in one more time. I hate to give up. There you go, there you go, there you go. Oh my, that's a catfish on the worm there. Catfish. Oh my. You about to pull the rod down. I got them rod holders loose. They're on aluminum. They ain't got where you can't tighten them no more. This is a nice little catfish, yeah? Sure is. Good earthworm. Nice cat. Look at that. Hey, take him all day long. Look at that. Lake Monticello done caught us a catfish on a worm. You got to love it. Put another little piece on there. Maybe we ought to be putting a little bit more worm on there from catfishes down there. They might take it better with a little bit more. I know that. We'll put us a good little hunting worm on it and see what happens. Double back down. Lake Monticello. You gotta love it. The old fisherman. Fishing with worms and gulp shrimp this morning. Catfish or perch or anything else that wants to bite. Anything else that wants to bite today on Lake Monticello. nothing done took it. Tell you what, maybe they want some more worms. Took it on the way down. Mike said I didn't catch some mess with these worms deep. That'd be all right. I'll take that. I've been home from the beach a little bit over a week, and boy, it seems like I've been home for months. Funny how time goes by. It seems like I've been home a long time. I've been struggling trying to catch fish for the last week. Made 4 little videos, I think, since I've been off from the beach, and really hadn't got on the fish like I wanted to on none of them. Not like I was on them before I went to the beach, so it's been a struggle. But I think now that the plant's in operation, maybe fish will pick up as it gets back hot weather. They like that hot weather. These catfish do. I think we'll probably be able to catch a good bit more catfish next week, hopefully. Might go back to Lake Murray. I got to find out about them rockfish. I know I can go out there and catch rockfish. The problem is that 5 limit. That's the problem. We are getting closer to the t-shirts, people. And it's sooner or later it's gonna happen. We're getting prices. Prices are ridiculous. You can go to Walmart and buy a t-shirt cheaper than I can buy one and have it made. So I don't know. But anyhow, we're gonna get a few. If anybody wants any, we'll set up a website or whatever. And we'll try to do and when they get available, I'll let you